Hello, hello, pretty people. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi to Rusha. Hashtag pretty people. If you are a pretty person, we celebrate you over here. We celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. So if you are a pretty person, hashtag pretty people. All the pretty people, I just went live and reminded my page to jump on this training. And so I just wanted to make sure I put the link tree. Well, let me put the business group there for them. But we're going to have so much fun tonight. Are you ready to get this party started? Right. Yes. I should have some music, but I don't have rights to the music. Boom. So I just went on my page to say, hey, jump over here, stop complaining. I'm going to provide a training for you for those that are serious. You want to build your business in a power hour. We're going to talk about it tonight. I'm going to share my screen. It's going down. So yes. Hello, gorgeous. If you are a pretty person, say, hey, Jerusha. Hashtag pretty people. Yes. I'm in my private group, business tips, motivation, and inspiration. We're going to talk about building your business in a power hour. Yes, every single one of us have a power hour. Yes, Machetta in the Grange is in the building. Yes. And so I need to make sure I'm in the right group. I don't know. I feel like my nose is itching. Hold on. I'm like, great. It will start itching and tingling when I get on the live. Wouldn't it? All right. I'm just making sure. I'm going to tag a few people, let them know we are present. We are live. Yes, we're going to make this party started. You'll get this party started. Hold on one second. So while we're waiting, we're not really waiting. While I'm tagging some people, please let me know where you are tuning in from. I am in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm so excited to see your beautiful faces tonight. Well, I am live in this group for all of you. Just let me say this to you, and I want you to understand. I actually don't care what business you're in. I don't even want to know the name of your business. I don't want to know your products. I want to make sure that you know how to build a business, because I know what it's like to try to figure it out all by yourself, and you don't know where to start. You don't know what to post. You don't know any of these things, and you don't know where you're going to find the time. So tonight, I'm going to help you do that. When I started with my corporate job, so I can relate to many of you. So understand, I'm coming from a place of experience, okay? And obviously wisdom and knowledge over the years. And so I started my business and I had a full plate. My son was 2 at the time. I'm just like you, household, husband, all the things. And I didn't know how I was going to do it. And so I decided to become a professional time thief. Yes, I miss, bathing my son at night some nights. Yes, I missed, reading him a bedtime story some nights, or saying the prayers with him. My husband did it. So I'm not going to tell you I didn't miss anything. I did, but I was at my business meeting because I was face to face at that time, and I had to be at the meetings. I did a lot of the presentations at the meetings. So I missed some stuff. I'm not going to tell you I didn't. I missed a little things. Now, obviously, he doesn't know that I missed it, right? But today I'm present for everything. So if you ask me, would I do it again? I say yes, because I feel like now is the best time for me to make sure that I'm present and I can afford to be present. And I love what I do. So I'm able to teach you how to become a professional time thief. I believe that's probably the biggest problem with most people in building their businesses is they're saying they don't have time. Really, they just didn't make the time, because you actually have it. You have it. You just didn't make time because you didn't plan the time. So I'm going to go 1 second, Facebook. I got to slide this over on TikTok because it's telling me to move that over. So hold on 1 second. So they tell you to go slide something to the left. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sliding that to the left. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, TikTok. Okay. I just wanted to be clear. Y'all see that pretty face? That's the milk in the bottle. All right, so we're going to talk about it. So if you watch the replay, put replay. And of course, if you want your team members to be a part of this group, make sure that you share and say, hey, they have to answer the entry questions, right? I got my assistant on it. So if you want to share with your team, because we want them to win too. We don't want you just to get the information, right? An information hoarder. No, we want to share this. I don't want to be the best kept secret. And so I decided to put this group together because it was so many people asking me for business coaching, business training, business. I want to be out. Can you coach me one-on-one? And in order to get me, you got to be a part of my personal organization, which is Leadership Express. So in order to get me all the time, you got to actually be in my organization where I'm developing 100 new online leaders. I'm developing 100. I'm helping 100 families, changing 100 lives to be a part of my personal organization. So if that's something that you're open to, put 100, we can talk about it. But I provided this group for anybody so that I can share just basic things that are going to be important for you to grow your organization. If this is helpful, hashtag helpful. Say thank you, Jerry. Yes, because I wish somebody would have done that for me. And I decided, you know what? Everybody needs to go to the top. You know what? It's so much room at the top. So I'm Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in the direct sales business. And I help people start a business in my personal organization. And I also help all of you build your businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat. You want to be a double threat because that's how I built my business initially offline. I did all the things, well, not really a lot of home parties, but I had an office. So office meetings, office presentations, Starbucks meetings, dinners. I did all of the things offline. It wasn't until 2017, 2018, I started making a shift where I started to learn how to build my business online. It's interesting because I didn't renew a contract the beginning of 2020. I had an opportunity to renew a contract for a building that we were leasing, and it was January of 2020. And I said, yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to figure out another way. And thank God I did not sign the contract. I did not do it. In March of 2020, everything shut down. I would have still been in a contract, and it was a 3-year contract. So I was like, no, I'm out. And so thank God I did that. You know, God just knows what he's doing. And so I was already learning social media at that time, and it just worked out. So if you're like me, you're like, I'm hungry, Jerusha. I want to know. We're going to talk about this power hour. And I know many of you, I'm streaming in several places, so you should be fine. One of my other private groups as well. But you guys are in for a treat. So we're going to talk about it. I'll be able to share my screen and everything with you because I really want you to understand how you do have time to build your business. And so we won't make any excuses. So let's talk about it. I'll talk as fast as I can. We have a good 30, 40 minutes here. So we'll see. First of all, let me say thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you so much for sharing all the things. Sharing is caring. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. And knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge is the new rich. I'm going to keep saying it. It's not about having time. It's about making time. You got to make the time to build the business. So don't put limits on how long you're going to build your dream. Don't put limits on how long you're going to build your team. You try and you try and you try again. You figure it out. Everything is figure outable. So when your spouse or when your boyfriend or girlfriend or significant other lets you down, do you give up on that person or do you give them another chance? Most of you give them another chance and another chance and another chance when he doesn't text you back or she doesn't text you back or they speak, to you in a certain way or he doesn't show up for a date or he's rude to you. Do you just quit? Do you just write them off? Do you just stop? Do you just give up? Nope. Most people do not just give up the first 2 times, 5 times, 10 times. You give people thousands of times before you get tired. Thousands. It's proven statistically that that's what people do in relationships. But you give yourself 30 days. You give yourself 1 year. You give yourself 6 months to build your own business. But you give somebody else hundreds of times to make mistakes. So I need you to give yourself some grace. Okay? You try again because the relationship that you have with someone you want it so badly, you go to counseling, you pay for it, you invest in it. I need you to invest in yourself. I need you to understand you're the greatest investment, that you cannot pour into somebody else until you love yourself and you value yourself. So when you want something bad enough, it's always too early to quit. So you're not going to quit on yourself because I'm here. There are other coaches that are here for you so you can keep going. So time equals life. Therefore, waste your time, waste your life. If you waste your time, you're wasting your life. Or you can choose to master your time. I've just chosen to master my time. I time block throughout the day. No matter what it is, I'm time blocking. That's when I'm more effective. I'm more efficient when I time block. I'm more productive when I time block. And so here are the 4 Ds. First of all, write this down. The 4 Ds, a pretty person is going to put this in the chat for me. The 4 Ds of time management. Delete. I delete stuff. If it's irrelevant, I delete it off my to-do list. I don't have time for it. Okay. If it's not an IPA, an income producing activity, it's deleted. Delete, or say no, thank you. Just because your sister or your brother asks you to run across town, to take them to the bank, to take somebody to the grocery store, the answer is no. No. The answer is no, I can't do it in this season. It doesn't mean that you don't love them, but you can't stay in that same position and think you're going to help them. So sometimes you have to remove yourself and you have to say no. So you're going to delete irrelevant things. Delete it off your list. It's not important. It's not moving you forward to the goal. The second D is delegate. I'm big on delegation. Like I said, I got an assistant helping me let the people in the group that are last minute people that want to get in the group. Okay, you got to answer the entry questions. Delegate. Find someone with the skills, the capacity, the ability, and time, and tell this person, hey, I'll pay you this amount or whatever. If you can't afford to pay somebody, you got to figure it out. Okay. Because I actually don't like doing the emails. And so I interviewed 5 people to help me with that, because that's not something I even want to do. I don't even enjoy doing it. So I need to delegate that, because it feels like a waste of my time. My time is more useful when I'm training, I'm motivating, I'm speaking, I'm prospecting. Those are the things that I actually like to do. So you need to delegate. The other D is you can defer it. Okay. Evaluate the importance of it to see if it has to be done right now. If it does not have to be done right now, it doesn't require your DNA right this moment, defer it. You know how you defer the student loan? Like some of y'all deferred them student loans. You still deferred the loan and you defer it and defer. Just don't defer your dreams. You can defer them loans. Do not defer your dreams. Okay. So you need to evaluate. I want to write a book. That's not on my list today. Okay, we're going to make sure that that's down the line, right? So I'm always writing something. This is going to be in the book, but it's not a priority. It is not on the to-do list. And the 4D is do it. If it's urgent, then do it. Me showing up at 8 o'clock every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. just for you is on the to-do list. It's urgent. This requires my DNA. Nobody else can come and do my lives, right? Somebody else can probably write copy. Somebody else can write, emails, but nobody else can be me on a live, correct? So whatever you have to do, right, that's urgent, you do it immediately. So you will win when you start. So if you're listening to the sound of my voice and you're like, when is it going to be my time? Or have you really started though? Have you really started maximizing your time every day? Our current results don't reflect who we are. They reflect who we were. So whoever you were yesterday, that's the results you got today. So today is your day to change it. Today is your day to say, I'm going to do what? I'm going to maximize my time. Write this down. TIME. My son and I was talking and I said, today I maximized everything. Time. Today I maximize everything. TIME, right? And my son said, or tomorrow is my excuse. Tomorrow is my excuse time. Most people say, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Oh, yeah, the next time. Someday leads to a town called nowhere. Sure. So guess who are the parents of failure? Indecision and delay. The mother is indecision and the father is delay. Okay. These people right here, guess who are the parents of failure? Indecision and delay. The mother is indecision. The father is delay. Please do not defer your dreams. So we're going to talk about, I'm going to share my screen and show you this power hour. Here's how you're going to build your business every day. This is the day that you're committing starting tomorrow. You can time block. There are apps to help you time block. You have a smartphone, use that smartphone. Otherwise, it's a dumb phone. I tell my son all the time, if I call you, you better answer. Don't come asking me no questions that you can Google. I make them learn something every day, every single day. Go use that smartphone. Otherwise, it's a dumb phone. So we use the smartphones over here. Okay. So in order for you to expand your network, right? In order for you to do this, it is a daily practice. Okay. So let me share my screen with the beautiful people. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for putting it in the comments for me. I love you already. All right, let me share my screen. Share my screen. Georgia, can you share the screen? Do I have the right thing up? Let me see. Windows. Yes. All right. Share. All right. So this is my power hour. And I typically only share this in the 3-day rides, right? And so I decided, because yes, those of you that wanting to ride and you have not gotten your ticket for the ride, you might want to get your ticket for the ride. You might want to do that. Okay. Hi, gorgeous. If you want to join me, you have to join me in my group. So if you want to see the slideshow, I'm in the Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration group. If you're on TikTok, because I can't show it over there, but otherwise you can listen to this beautiful training. Okay. So this is an outline. I'm going to go over each box with you on what you should be doing in the power hour. So my team is Leadership Express. And so LX is for Leadership Express. And so that's my personal organization. And so I teach them to do a power hour every single day. Okay. Now, obviously, some people do it, some people don't, but it's available. And so let me see if okay, you guys can see it. I just wanted to make sure that you can see it. Got it. So let's talk about the first box here. In order for you to expand your network, 15 minutes, set an alarm. In that 15 minutes, guess what you're doing? You're loving on people's pages. You're commenting, write this down. You're commenting with 4 words or more. You know how to make a sentence. Stop doing just a like and a heart, especially if it's a prospect. So if I know I want you in my business, if I know I want you as a customer, I'm going to take the time to do a little comment, right? Because I want you to see me. I need you to like stuff. If you're in groups, I need you to engage in the groups. You're in groups, but you're doing nothing in the groups. Why are you in that group? If you love dogs and you're in a dog group, you need to be posting your dog, commenting on other people's dogs, engaging with the questions, answering questions. When you see a poll in a group or on a feed, especially if it's a prospect. If I am prospecting and I see her put a poll up, I'm answering. If she's in the stories and she got a poll up and I want her to be a part of my organization, my service, my opportunity, I am commenting. Because guess what? She's getting to know me. She can see that I'm wanting to know her. We're building that rapport. That's how you build rapport online. You show up for them. You show up. 15 minutes every single day to expand your network. You got to love on people's pages. You've got to love on. That's a part of your 15 minutes, right? So 15 minutes, we're going to do 15 minutes 4 times a day. That's a power hour. And so people think that you're going to set aside an hour, 2, 4 hours. Today, I'm going to work for my business 4 hours. No, you're not. Today, I'm going to work on my business 2 hours straight. No, you're not. What you're going to do is you're going to become a professional time thief and steal moments throughout the day. You're going to steal the time back, because if you don't take advantage of time, time will take advantage of you. You'll be like, it's 8 o'clock. Did I do anything today? You did nothing because it was not planned. You didn't plan to win the day. The day won you. So you're going to also connect with influencers. If you love somebody that's a great network marketer, a great speaker, motivator, whatever, connect with someone you resonate with in your industry. If you're in the candle industry, connect with those people in that industry. If you're in health and wellness, it doesn't matter. You're connecting with those people that are influencers, because guess what? You're learning from those people. You're getting inspired by those people, okay? Connections equals currency. Write that down. Connections equal currency. Yes, there will be times you don't feel like connecting, but you do it anyway. I do it anyway. I don't always feel like razzle and dazzle, but I do it anyway. So inconvenience exposes commitment. Inconvenience exposes commitment. Are you committed long after the mood, after this training, after the excitement has left? Are you still committed to your dreams and goals? See, a true champion will do it when it's an inconvenience, because most people are just interested. Most people interested in building a business, interested. They're not committed. Those are 2 different things. If you know why you're building a business, that will make you work. Earlier today, I said, know your why, know your reasons. If you know your why, it should help you achieve your daily goals. It should help you achieve the IPAs every single day. My goal is to leave a legacy for my boys. I have 2 boys. I'm like, I want to leave a legacy for them. And the ultimate goal is to help 100 women become debt free. 100 women start a business with me in my organization. 100 lives. That is, I'm like, that's a legacy to leave. 100 people? What? Yes. So your why should make you want to do it. The activity is not always fun. The process is not always fun. But why are you doing it? Write this down. A weak why equals weak action. If your why is not big enough, I'm not going to say if your why should make you cry, because maybe it won't make you cry. But a weak why equals weak action. Because if it's just for a purse, a handbag, you're like, I don't feel like prospecting today. I don't feel like posting today, because your why is weak. If I told you your parents or whatever, whoever you love, for me, it's my parents, your parents need you. Your parents need you to do it this year. Some stuff is happening. They're going to need to move in. You're going to need to buy them another house. I will work my butt off. I will do whatever's necessary for my parents. It's going down. Who I need to talk to, I don't care what time of night it is. I'm doing it. So you got to have something that'll make you work. So a weak why equals weak action. The second 15 hours. So that's the first 15 hours. That's the first 15 minutes. You got that? That's the first 15 minutes of what you're doing. You guys can see the charts. If you're in my Facebook group, you can see the charts. Okay. The second 15 minutes. Now you can mix these up depending on your business and your services. You're in real estate. If you're in insurance, finances, whatever. Okay. The second 15 minutes. So you're working at your job, right? Your full-time job. You take 15 minutes. You do the first 15 minutes of action. Okay. The first IPA. You're at your job. Everybody gets at 4 hours. You get 15 minutes. You taking a smoke break. Yes, you are. You ain't even smoking, but this is what you're doing. You're smoking your business. And so now your next 15 minutes, you're marketing online daily for 15 minutes. Every single day you have to market if you're building an online business and online presence. Doesn't matter what the business is. People need to see you. You're the brand. If you're selling clothing, you're marketing your clothing, people still need to see you because they like the person. So market online daily for 15 minutes. Now that marketing could be posting 1 to 3 times a day. You could be posting in your stories. You could be posting in the groups that you're in. You could be prepping. I'm telling you what to do. You could be prepping your content for the week. I prep content. Like I have so much saved content. I'm never actually looking for content because when I see something, I screenshot, I save it. If I read something, I take notes, I copy it and put it in my notes section. I'm always gathering content, so I always have something to post. So if it were me, if you're that person that's like, well, I'm not interesting, I don't have any content. Yes, you do. Get inspired by other content that you see. Google content. Give yourself some type of, inspiration of what you like and what you love and how you want your page, to be presented. What is it? If I go to your page, can I tell what type of person you are? Can I tell how you help me? Can I tell that you are whatever it is that you are? So you can prep your content for 7 days. You can prep your content for 30 days. I share with you different apps to post for you. So you don't physically have to post. There are apps that will post for you. And so you could use those apps, but you still have to prepare the content. You have to prep. Okay. Now, in that 15 minutes, you could also go live. I challenge all of you to try it. Even if it's a TikTok, it's a reel for you to go live. That 15 minutes could be spent practicing going live. Do it. Press the button. It could be spent learning how to do TikTok. Do the TikTok, release it. Do not wait for it to be perfect. I went all the way back to see my first TikTok. I was like, oh, okay. So leave it. Do not delete it. Actually, it counts against you. A little business tip. If you delete on TikTok, it messes up your algorithm and they do not like it when you delete your TikToks. So you might not want to delete it. Just post it and go with it. It's great when people see you grow. It's great when you see yourself grow. You could go back and say, girl, that was a mess, but it's out there now. What is people going to say? I just told a team member, I was telling her, I was like, if I'm not doing something that sounds crazy, then I'm not doing much. I want it to be crazy. I want it to sound crazy, right? And so, yes, do it. You're crazy enough to put it out there. So, in that second 15 minutes, you're creating content, you're gathering content. See, when I'm scrolling, I'm gathering content. If I am on this cell phone, I'm learning something like, oh, I like that one, save. Oh, I like that quote, save. I'm always doing that. I'm not just scrolling aimlessly, wasting time. No. Okay. So you got it? Yes or yes. So when I learned these simple business systems that I'm telling you, I started seeing results. I was not online at first. I know people think I was not online. I'm telling you for years. And so when I started learning, oh, this is what they're doing, I started watching. I started taking notes. I started paying for courses. I started being in masterminds. I took a Facebook class, Instagram class, TikTok class. I was like, oh, I need to learn all of these things. If I'm going to learn how to really monetize on social media, I need to learn how to do it. I'm not that tech savvy. I'm not that smart in that area at all. And I'm able to attract people now to me every single day, thousands of people, hundreds, really 100,000 people in a little bit of time. Okay. By doing these things, by really maximizing my time every day. So start now. I start new conversations with all these people. Now you're enrolling people in your organization. Now you're growing. Now you're making money. Now you're excited. Now you're like, I did it, Jerusha. See, all of that is going to happen when you start today. And so because of my experience of having to learn it by myself and invest in myself, I created the 3-day ride, which is my signature business course. And so I created the 3-day ride because of my own pain. People say things are birthed when you're in pain, right? And so I said, you know what? I didn't like it that I didn't have, an immediate person that was doing what I wanted to do. Not that I didn't have help. They weren't doing what I wanted to do. So I had to seek help, seek mentors. I had to do that. And I said, when I get an opportunity, I'm going to put something together and I'm going to show people how they can do it faster than I did. And so I put together a 3-day ride. It's my signature course, the only course that I offer for anyone that's starting out. You don't have a business yet. And you're like, well, I got to learn social media. The 3-day ride may be for you. Or if you currently have a business, but you're not getting the results that you want on social media, you're still struggling. Okay. You're still like, I don't even know what to post. Okay. You're that person. You don't understand the algorithm yet. You don't understand how to market and brand. You just don't understand the attraction marketing strategy. You don't get it. You're posting, but it's not like turning into money, right? It's not converting. And the whole point is you got to build relationships. And that is a key part, is building relationships. And so you've heard many speakers say, when you build relationships, you build your network, you'll have a big net worth, you build your network. Well, on social media, building your network is important. It's important that you love on people. It's important that you do that. So the 3-day ride course, I share how to find your ideal prospects for your product, your service, your opportunity. I share my screen. Yes, I help you navigate social media tips and tricks and hacks. I teach you, yes, how to start those conversations. I start new conversations every single day, and how to convert those people into sales or partnerships or collaborations or whatever it is. And so I actually give you proven scripts that work. Obviously, there are tons of scripts, but I'm a script person. And once I know the script is the bomb, I share that script with you in the 3-day ride. The 3-day ride is exclusive for those people that want to invest in themselves. I am live with you every day in the 3-day ride. I also provide those private trainings, yes, like pop-up bonuses. And somebody, she texted me, she said, Jerusha, I want to take the 3-day ride, but will you teach me how to put together, a milkshake or a link tree or whatever? I was like, yes, that could be a bonus training. So I'm always teaching more in the 3-day ride because you've invested in yourself. And I love people who take a risk on themselves. I love it. I mean, I eat it up. I love it when somebody does that. And so I can even share with you, to be honest, hold on one second. If you are, yes, time is controlling me right now. Time is controlling you right now. It really is, because time waits for no one. It waits for no one. So let me just share with you, if you are, I'll come back to that. I just want to share with you, if you are in this group right here, When I get messages like this, it does my heart well. I just wanted to say thank you for your amazing business tips and helping me to retrain my brain and marketing our amazing products with a different perspective of a retailer. And so she says, educating my customers more of the benefits of the products rather and coming from a please buy this from me version. So she's talking about, you talk about the benefits and how you're going to help somebody, as opposed to, can you buy my lipstick? Can you buy my candles? Can you buy my t-shirts? Can you buy, instead of doing that, if you educate people on what you have, if it's a need and it's solving their problem, they'll just purchase it. All you have to do is show the benefits. And so she was telling me, thank you for that. So many of you send me messages all the time like this. And I'm just like, oh. And so on this 3-day ride, this is the things that you will learn: how to start a business and grow your organization, how to recruit like a top earner in 3 days, how to find your ideal prospects for your product, service, or opportunity. You'll have access to my proven scripts. There's a 7-day content calendar. How to grow your organization from the ground up, even if you're just starting, how to have unlimited leads, unlimited. At this point, I have unlimited leads because every TikTok, every reel, every live, there's new people. There's 2.94 billion people online. There's no saturation. Like, I'm telling you, it's not. I have new people to talk to every day and following up with those people. Obviously, I'm going to have bonus trainings. I'm live for my Q&A. So I know a lot of courses is recorded. Mine is not recorded yet, but it will be recorded. And so that way, people can get it all year long. But I like to be live. I like the interaction with you guys. I like to read your comments. I like to be like, hey, Michelle. Like, I like that. And so right now it is live. So you're actually getting me. You're not getting my assistant. You're not getting somebody I work with. You're getting me. And then, so I am live for the Q&A session. And so this young lady sent me this message, and she said, I just love my circle of new platforms and new friends who pushes me more into my destiny with prayer and connections. God is good. Won't he do it? He will do it. I joined a group of ladies yesterday, getting everything I need. Thank you, Jerusha. When God trying to take you and your rightful place in this season, you better take it. Yes, I'm so humble and excited today, walking by faith. And so she took the 3-day ride and she was so excited. She was like, I got to post it. I was like, that's fine. And so, yes, I get so excited. So let me tell you, the 3-day ride is not free. So it is $397, which is very inexpensive considering it's worth $1,100. It's 3 times more, right, than the actual cost. The value is, but I want you to have it. So I made it reasonable for all of you. It's $397. So you want to jump on the ride. It starts June the 14th, 15th, and 16th. So if you like any of my trainings, you love the 3-day ride, because I am so confident in the 3-day ride and how I can assist you that I know you're going to do well. You're going to see results if you do it. A key part is if you do it. Okay. These women that have taken the 3-day ride, these are their testimonies. They're texting me. I have several of people, like 2 or 3 people want to take the ride again and again. It's so much information. It's so much value. I need to be in this space again. And so I created a bonus for those people that have taken the ride with me before as well. And I'll share that with you. So is this good? Yes or yes? Okay. So I know I told you, I said it 2 weeks ago. My mentor has been on me about one-on-one coaching, and I don't have time because I'm building my own organization. So what I can do, we have an exclusive VIP day, right? So it's actually a VIP 30 days. Okay. So we have an exclusive VIP. It's 30 days of one-on-one coaching with me. Doesn't matter what you sell, what company you're in. I don't even care. I want to help you do it. I believe in you, the person. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I know some of you had asked me privately, and I'm like, I can't teach you one-on-one. I can't do it. So I'm only taking literally like 5 people. So it's going to be like 5 people, 30 days of one-on-one coaching with me. And so guess what? Yes, the VIP session starts July 6th through August 6th. The 3-day ride is a part of the exclusive VIP. Okay. So yes, you have to get the 3-day ride. And then a part of it, yes, is the VIP session. And so write this down. It's July 6th through August 6th. And I'm telling you, even if it's one person, that's great. But I'm only maxed out at 4 or 5 people because I want to be able to give you my undivided attention. So you'll have full access to all of the trainings from the 3-day rides. I'm going to evaluate and critique your social media page if you are a part of my one-on-one coaching. I'm going to go in depth with your TikToks, with your Reels. So you might as well get it set up because we're going to be training on how to do that. And I'm going to be screen sharing with you for your TikTok and your Reels if you are a part of the VIP session. Obviously, I'm going to be live with you for Q&A once a week, but you will have access personally to me every day for 30 days, starting July 6th through August the 6th. And so that cost, in addition to the 3-day ride, is only $597. And so an additional $200. So that's only $597. And like I said, I'm only taking less than 5 people for a VIP session. So if that's you, the link is in the bio. You're like, yes, that's me, Jerusha. I'm in it to win it. I'm serious. All right, let's go. And so that is my commitment. And my mentor is like, you could do more than that. And I'm like, no, I cannot. I'm building 100 leaders in my organization. I cannot. So I just want to tell you, you're very special because I decided to do it because several of you, like 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know how many people in just a couple of weeks have asked for one-on-one coaching outside. And I was like, what? And I said, and the girlfriend, she told me, that means you need to do it. That means you need to do it. So here I am, I'm doing it. And so the last thing I want to show you is another testimony. She said, I saw this post and I thought of you and you're Stop the Scroll. So I teach stopping the scroll in the 3-day ride. And that's what she's referring to. I've learned a lot during your 3-day ride. I appreciate you. You got me in action mode again. Yes. And so, yes. And so she saw this and she thought of me because I'm always like, you got to get people to stop the scroll, baby. The name of the game is stopping the scroll. I got you to stop the scroll. That's why you're here. You get people to stop the scroll based on your content that you're posting. And so we talk about that and what's going to stop the scroll based on your business and your industry in the 3-day ride. Was that helpful? Was that helpful? Yes or yes? All right. So let's get back to our power hour. All right. So we're on the last 15 minutes of the power hour. So let's talk about it. So you ready? Yes or yes? All right. So if you are definitely wanting the 3-day ride, go ahead and click the link in the bio or put 3-day rides. And obviously, if you want the VIP, you're going to talk to me privately about the VIP. So stop sleeping on your hustle. Stop sleeping on your dreams. Stop doing it. So something is important. This next 15 minutes, follow up. Okay. Something is about to happen in your life. It's turning around for you. You got to follow up. You cannot think people are going to follow up with you. I'm telling you the truth. They're not going to follow up with you no matter how good it is. That's why you guys receive messages about the 3-day ride. You receive emails because people are just not going to follow up. You are the CEO. You have to follow up. So your next 15 minutes of your power hour, you're going to follow up for 15 minutes, right? Straight. You're going to set that alarm. You're going to follow up with current clients. You're going to follow up with the previous clients. Yes, you're going to follow up with conversations you started and then you forgot about it. Those people still are prospects. I don't care if you haven't spoken to her 6 months ago. She is still a prospect. She didn't say no, thank you. She didn't say stop. She is still a prospect. Okay. So you're going to follow up for 15 minutes. You've heard every network marketer say the fortune is in the follow-up. I believe the fortune is in the fellowship. So you're fellowshipping. Let me give you this tip. You're fellowshipping when you're loving on the page. So you can tell when someone's on Facebook. It's called green lighting. So when you see that green light, they're on social media. Hello, if I see a prospect and it's on green, guess what I'm going to do? Follow up. I'm going to go follow up with this person. I can see that they're online. So that's a little business tip. That's kind of tips I'll be giving in a 3-day ride. Okay. So this is how you're like, oh, she's right here. The algorithm, when you do that, guess what happens? So I'm going to tell you a bonus. The algorithm, you see the green lights, you go love on the person's page. I mean, love on the page, love on the page, love on the stories, do the comments. And then guess what? When you post, guess what the algorithm does? It shows that person your post. Jerusha. But you don't know that, right? See, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. And if you knew all of these things, you would have unlimited leads. If you knew all these things, you would be enrolling new prospects every week. If you knew all these things, if you knew all these things, and I didn't know all these things, I'm like, where's this information? Where is this information? And I'm a learner. Like, I like learning. And so those are the types of things that I share that people aren't telling you in the 3-day ride. So you've heard every network marketer say that, right? So I'm like, no, it's the fellowship. It's the fellowship. It's the fellowship. Even an emoji is a follow-up. A GIF, a gift is a follow-up. Those are follow-ups. It doesn't have to be words in terms of, like, it could be hello, I love this on your page or whatever. You are holding you back by not building your business. You can build it in a power hour. If you want results, if you are getting results right now and you want more results, you got to spend more time. I'm showing you a power hour, but if you want an executive level income, obviously you're going to spend more than a power hour. I spend more than an hour. I'm not going to tell you guys because I'm looking for the 100. I'm developing the 100. So I'm actually working more than that. But I can tell you, when I worked in corporate America, I was a professional time thief. I was stealing moments. And so this I know works for sure. Okay. So think of success like breathing. Okay. Breathing air. Your last breath is important, but it's your next breath that's vital. So you're thinking about your future. You're thinking about your legacy. And so the last 15 minutes, your IPA, that last 15 minutes is relationship building and starting new conversations. I'm big on starting new conversations every day. I'm talking, it takes you 1 minute to talk to one person. So that means you could be talking to 10 to 15 people every single day for 15 minutes. I'm going to say it again. It takes 1 minute to love on the page, message the person, 1 minute per person. You could do that 10 to 15 people in 15 minutes every single day. New conversations, not a follow-up conversation, new conversations. Build relationships in Messenger. The money is made in Messenger. The rapport building and all that is in Messenger because you're building a connection. People buy from whom they know, like, and trust. They like you, they know you, they trust you. The only reason that you're here, you trust me, you saw me long enough, and you're like, well, let me get in the group. I trust what she's saying. Oh, I've gotten some results. Oh, okay. I see that she's building something. Oh, I need to learn. That's the only reason that you're here. Because people buy from whom they know, like, and trust. That means you have to show up. So this 15 minutes, 4 times a day is a power hour. Every single one of you have an hour. You do. You do. You do. I challenge any one of you to do it. You can even message me. 21 days straight, a power hour, 15 minutes, 4 times a day for 21 days straight. Now, they say it takes 21 days to form a habit. It's really like 90 days, to be honest. That's why I'm on a 90-day sprint. It's really about 90, but in 21 days, that habit is forming. I could say that. And so I know you will see growth. I know it. I know it. And how many of you have that desire? Because you got to have the desire. See, desire can start a fire, but duty keeps it burning. You got to do the do. Okay, keep the main thing the main thing. You got to do these income producing activities. You got to do these things. You deserve it this year. The year's not over. 2022 is still your year. I only want to be second best to my full potential. Every single day, I'm running after myself. Keep the main thing the main thing. Write that down. Plan your time today. Plan your time to win tomorrow. That's why we're doing it tonight. You're going to win the day. The day is not going to win you. The places you will end up when you don't know where you're going. You're like, how did I end up over here? Did I plan to be over here? Oh, you didn't plan? The universe just filled it in for you because you didn't plan to win? Oh, because that's what it will do. Make money work for you. You want that pillow profit? Hashtag pillow profits. Make the money work for you because money does not sleep. It does not get tired. It does not go on vacation. Money is always moving. So you want that pillow profits, hashtag pillow profits. In order to have that, you got to build a business, and you do have a power hour every single day to do that. I need you to think like a millionaire, hustle like you broke. So you walking around like a millionaire, but you might be broke today, but you ain't gonna be broke tomorrow. You not to what? You about to do the doggone thing. You're like, I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of people telling me what to do, and I'm not doing it. I'm tired of saying I'm gonna write that book. I'm tired. When you get tired of being sick and tired, you change. you will change. You will do it. So if this was helpful and you're like, Jerusha, this was helpful to me. Yes, this is the secret sauce for those that are working full-time jobs, those of you that feel like you have hectic lives and you're just like, people don't understand. They don't understand. You still have a power hour. You do. Because the moment that you were just washing dishes, you could have, I'm not washing dishes because, or put them in a dishwasher. The moment that you were cooking, you have 15 minutes. The moment that you were in the bathroom, you have 15 minutes. The moment that you spent time talking to your girlfriend about nothing, you had 15 minutes. The moment I just cut off all conversations if it's not about business. Like in this season, I am focused on the 100s. So I can't even talk about foolishness. I can't do it. I'm going to get back with you on that. And that's how you have to be. You got to guard yourself. You got to protect your time because time is money. Your life. This is your life we're talking about. Stop playing with your life. Stop playing around with your business. You need to do it today. Tomorrow is today. If this was helpful, hashtag helpful. If you love this and you're like, Jerusha, you needed your team members to hear this. I know you did. And I told you to invite them. Yes, the replay will be available. I told you that you needed to invite them in this group because this is going to change somebody's life. I guarantee somebody's going to do it. Somebody's going to take me up on this offer. 21 days, 15 minutes, 4 times a day, a power hour, and you're going to be able to see your results. So you got to mark it on your calendar when you start, what activities you're doing. So if your activities are going to be different based on your business, you need to put that activity, like this activity is what I'm going to do for this 15 minutes. This is the activity I'm going to do for this 15 minutes. This is the activity and so forth and so on. And you do that consistently for 21 days. Come back and tell me you ain't different. Not only are you growing. See, the point is that you grow because your income will rarely exceed your level of personal development. See, this is growing you. That's what this is doing. It's growing you first. Then your business is going to grow. Then you're going to help other people grow. And so I want you to stop saying what you don't have. Start saying, this is what I have. This is what I'm doing. This is what's happening. Like I said, I'm building. It's happening right now, the 100. It's not in the future. Because if you say something is in the future, it's going to stay in the future. It's now. It's not in the future. It's right now. If this is helpful, hashtag helpful, that's me, Jerusha. I'm so ready for a change. Okay. I don't know. It says Facebook user. So sign me up 3-day ride right now. Time is go. Yes. So if you want to be a part of the 3-day ride, hashtag 3-day ride. I'll get you the info, but the link is in the bio. But hashtag 3-day ride. If you were one of the people that were asking me for a VIP day, we did a VIP 30 days, a one-on-one coaching that is available for you. Obviously, you get the 3-day ride with that. So let me know if that's you so we can set that up. But I definitely know that it's like 3, 5, 4 people, okay, in that VIP session, because I got to really evaluate your page and really look at your TikToks and get you started. So I want to have that one-on-one time with you, and you have access to me every single day, all day. I know all day with me getting into you, and I'm tough. Like my team members will tell you, I'm like tough. You guys see this part, but I'm like real tough because I don't want you playing with your life, and I don't want you playing with my time. And so, yes, when we're in one-on-one coaching, we are doing it. Yes. You're going to have some schedule. You're going to have some structure. You're going to have a plan of action every single day. You're going to have all the things outlined because I want to see you win. I want to see you do it so you can come back and say, Jerusha, this is what happened. I was able to retire my husband. Oh my gosh, I was able to pay off my mom's car. Oh my gosh, I was able to retire my parents. Oh my God, I just bought a SUV. Oh my God, whatever it is, I'm going to be excited for you. I'm going to be so excited for you. So yes, do you do payment plans? Well, message me. We can see what you're talking about. So message me because it starts June 14th, 15th, and 16th. So message me and we'll see what we got going on, my dear, because I want you to be a part of it. See, I want you to do it. So yes, so that is all for tonight. Obviously, I try to bring my best to you every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Whatever business questions you might have, you can put the questions in the chat. I will read the questions and I'll also answer. It will be me answering. So I will answer you back. So if you have a question about what I discussed tonight, please let me know. I'm happy to go back over whatever you missed. Just watch the replay, obviously, but I'll be happy to answer questions. And so I'm just thankful for all of you that showed up. Make sure, do me a favor, the 3 dots in the group, like look at your group, the 3 dots, change the notification. So when I go live, you get the notification. So say yes, see first or whatever it says. Some of them say see first and someone say change your notifications so that you are notified when anything comes in this group. Change it because you don't want to miss all this goodness and you want to get your team on board. Get them in this group as fast as possible. We're helping 10,000 people. We want 10,000 people in this group. That sounds crazy, don't it? Well, I'm gonna say it though. See, God, you gave that to me. You said 10,000. That's where it came from. So we're gonna help 10,000 people in this group. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha Wiggins, and I'll see you on the page. Have a good night. Yes, growth is gold. You better say it. Yes, yes, yes. This advice is so fire. Oh, thank you. Yes, ma'am. All right. Good night. I'll read the rest of them. Good night.